Your Honor, this witness is indulging in sheer speculation.
Relax, Counselor. We're not before a jury. What exactly did Dr. Quartermaine say to Dr. Dorman?
She said she wouldn't allow him to end their affair.
Those were her exact words?
Yes. And when Dr. Dorman tried to leave, she grabbed his arm and said in the most vicious tone I have ever heard that it wasn't over until she said it was over, and he better not forget that if he wanted to keep his job at the hospital.
That is a lie! I never said anything like that. You know very well.
Do something to
She
help
never
her.
saw anything.
Help her.
Down your conscience. Dr. Dorman, because I never did it. Why do you want to perjure yourself like this?
Miss Davis! I will give you 60 seconds to get your client under control.
Yes, Your Honor. You must sit down.
Dr. Quartermaine, I've already admonished you. One more outburst, and you'll spend the night in jail under a contempt citation. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor, I apologize.
I'm not interested. Mr. Graff, resume direct examination of your witness.
Sorry for the interruption, Miss Chase.
No problem.
Now, just so we're all on the same page, you testified that you witnessed what would be considered a private moment between Drs. Dorman and Dr. Quartermaine. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And this private moment took place in Dr. Quartermaine's office at General Hospital, correct?
Yes.
And it is also your testimony that you heard Dr. Quartermaine tell Dr. Dorman that if he ended this affair, she would see to it that he was fired from his position at General Hospital, correct?
Not just General Hospital. She said she'd ruin his entire career. It was terrible. In my life, I had never heard one human being so vindictive toward another. I hope I never do again.
After you witnessed this harassment...
Alleged harassment. There's been no ruling here.
Thank you, Counselor. After you witnessed this alleged harassment, did you tell anyone?
Not at the hospital. I told my roommate.
And that would be?
Her name is Leah Dreves.
And is Miss Dreves available to corroborate your testimony?
No. She's backpacking in the Andes, completely incommunicado.
How convenient.
Miss Davis.
I'm sorry, but how gullible does the plaintiff think we all are?
Excuse me. I wasn't finished. Before Leah left, I asked her to write down everything I said.
Your Honor, I request that the witness's statement be marked next in order and presented as evidence.
It's ordered.
I have nothing further, Your Honor.
Cross, Miss Davis.
You bet. Refresh my memory, Miss Chase. You've worked at General Hospital how long?
7 years.
That's a respectable amount of time. Have you made many friends there?
Of course.
Any reason in particular that you didn't share this juicy tidbit with any of your co-workers? Or anyone actually available to testify, for that matter?
I was afraid.
Of?
I understand you're relatively new in town, Miss Davis, so you probably don't know the way things work around here. The Quartermaines are the most powerful family in Port Charles. At least they were till you Cassadines started showing up. I guess the title's up for grabs now.
Power is a relative thing. No pun intended.
In more ways than one. Anyway, at the time I saw what I saw, the Quartermaines ruled, no doubt about it. Not only that, their name has been synonymous with General Hospital for decades. If Dr. Quartermaine had no problem threatening the position of a respected neurosurgeon, how do you think I would have rated on her intimidation scale?
Oh, we're very interested in what you think, Miss Chase.
I was in fear for my job.
But now you're over it.
Beg pardon?
You're testifying here in open court. Obviously confident that your job will be waiting for you when you return, unless, of course, you're not worried about paying your bills anymore.
Objection, Your Honor.
Withdrawn. Why are we being treated to your testimony at this time, Miss Chase?
I've been following the trial, and I realized there was a chance Dr. Quartermaine might actually win. The thought of poor Dr. Dorman's reputation being ruined because of her lies, it just didn't seem fair, given what I know. Why don't you just admit you did a horrible thing and let him move on with his life?
I'll object. And I'll ask the court to direct Miss Chase that her job here is to answer the questions, not ask them. I'll also request that her comments to Dr. Quartermaine be stricken from the record. We're finished with Miss Chase.